Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk Podcast. We're currently watching Wrestle Kingdom 17, which is live at the Tokyo Dome in Japan. We're about to kick off the Kyrie Sane IWGP Women's Championship defense against Tamanaka. And Tamanaka, and this is, everyone's expecting a certain thing to happen at the end of this broadcast.
Naomi!
Well,
she's backstage!
On top of Bailey is also backstage as well. So it's very, very exciting. I was just saying to you before we started this going as well, I haven't been this excited for a pay-per-view or about a pay-per-view since All Out 2021.
Which, of course, was CM Punk and Bryan Danielson and
I think it was just like
Adam Cole.
There was the Punk return match against Darby Allin, and there was just like a lot of it. Just felt like AEW was about this like crest, and it really felt like when I sat down to watch it, wrestling's about to change.
Yeah.
There was a real I've been excited for pay-per-views. I was excited for Extreme Rules 2022 because there was all the anticipation about Bray Wyatt. Really excited for Clash of the Castle, but talking about pay-per-views that feel like they're going to be game-changing pay-per-views. All Out 2021 felt like that. And I've kind of got this about Wrestle Kingdom. And I think it's just because, we've got this Tam Nakano Kyrie match, which has got all the Sasha Banks stuff around it. But also there's the Omega Ospreay match, Jay White Okada. But I watched the press conference yesterday. That Ospreay Omega press conference, Ospreay's promo was... it was filth-ridden in terms of the swears.
It's amazing because when I first saw Will Ospreay, which was way before anyone else did, in Progress,
cool.
Back in 2013, 2014, I didn't write him off as this in my head. But in my head, I was a flippy guy.
Yeah.
Because when he would cut a promo...
Or Vader.
When he did cut a promo, it was, it was just a generic...
It's just a lad.
Babyface promo. I was like, there's not much depth there, but oh my God, you cannot doubt the man's athleticism. I used to think the same about AJ Styles. And it was AJ Styles going to New Japan. Weirdly, a place where you don't have to speak English seems to improve people's English promo cutting skills.
He did become a different person once he went to New Japan. Got a very big Kyrie Sane interest. Sorry, I know you were talking and I felt like I was distracted. No. Because there was the Grim Reaper was on stage.
Evil.
To bring out Kyrie.
So this is all very cool. There she is. She's got her anchor.
That's not an anchor, it's a wheel.
I got the parts of the boat mixed up.
You don't want to be dropping that into the ocean.
She's carrying out the bow. It's a shame that the Japanese crowd still cannot cheer because it is definitely lacking a bit of atmosphere.
I think there have been cheers because Tiger Hitori got a cheer when he was announced as the referee for the six-man.
Some pops you just can't control.
So the commentary like, hey, Tiger got a pop. That was a very fun little six-man tag. Well, I say fun. It was a lovely six-man tag.
Because this is the second official match on the show.
Yes.
There's already been the pre-show. You said there was the
Inoki Memorial match that had Tatsumi Fujinami, Minoru Suzuki, Tiger Mask, and a couple of other lads. That was very nice. Lovely it was.
And then there was the tag match?
Yes, with TJP and Lio Rush.
Good God, I bet they were a good team.
Well, they're on opposite sides. But they were all, very flippy, big dives. The sort of thing you'd expect from the IWGP Junior Tag Division.
TJP is so incredible as a flippy man.
Yeah.
But his gear kind of fell off the radar, didn't he? Through a bunch of things.
Remember when Lio Rush was in AEW? Little brief spell.
It's like thinking Liz Truss was Prime Minister. Such a brief period of time that you doubt it ever really happened.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be the great pub quiz question in 30 years' time. Who was Prime Minister when the Queen died?
And people will go, it's either Boris or Rishi.
Yep.
Kyrie, there spins the starboard bow.
And it's funny as well because she is Kyrie, And yet I still find myself just immediately calling her Kyrie Sane.
Mm-hmm. What was Kyrie Sane her pre-WWE name?
Pretty sure it was. Well, I'll double check that.
I feel like it was a different name, and then WWE gave her. Maybe they changed her last name.
I cannot remember,
So we've got a Stardom official because, of course, they are female performers, and that is not a usually done thing in New Japan, although it's something they've made efforts to change in the last couple of years. We've had
Kairi Hojo.
That was it, yeah.
Yeah.
We've had women's matches on the last 3, including this one, I believe. I don't think the first one made the main broadcast.
No, I think it was on the
dark
pre-show,
match.
wasn't it?
I think last year.
Ding, ding, ding. There's the bell if you want to sync yourselves up.
Mm-hmm. And now we've got a frickin' IWGP Women's Championship. Kyrie's a champion going in, by the way.
And this is their big thing as well, because they're looking to do their Western expansion. And the thinking is in sort of like, the rumor mill, we don't know yet because we're all presuming that... I'll be honest with you. Sasha Banks is doing a lot of tweeting being like, thank you, WWE. Thank you, Vince McMahon. She even tweeted...
That's what she would say.
She even tweeted, thank you, Sasha Banks, in quotation marks. Effectively saying, she's been in Japan for the last couple of weeks as well. So we're all expecting her to be there for this.
Just a couple of months ago, she was in Japan, Mexico all the time. I'm not here saying, Sasha Banks to CMLL confirmed or AAA.
Well,
she's going back to WWE.
Anyway, the rumor mill is that they're paying her a heck of a lot of money, more money than Jericho was making for his New Japan appearances.
Jericho's a mark, though, isn't he, for the business?
Because they want to expand out to the West, and in order to do that, they feel like they need to have good women's wrestling on the cards. Which is actually something that Tony Khan still hasn't learned, apparently.
Or maybe they've seen the gap in the market there.
In Japan, they're having a cute off. Kyrie's not.
Is that the Joshi version of the Ishii Shibata? I'm going to slap you in the face. They both just laid down on the floor after ducking a few moves, doing the flower pose.
And now we go into Japan. Now we knock the cack out of each other.
Well, the thing is, if the idea is to have good female wrestling on the card, they've already got that. They own Stardom.
Yeah.
It's arguably the best women's wrestling in the world.
It's just having that name.
Yeah, so You need a mainstream star.
Well, Mercedes Moné is reportedly what she's going to go by.
Related to Frankie.
Yeah. Or it could be Mercedes Monet.
Yep.
Don't quite know yet. Elbow in the corner.
Because it's French. I think you're only allowed to clap in the crowd. Isn't that the rules?
Well, no, because Ospreay was even saying in this promo yesterday that people could cheer.
I think maybe you're allowed 3 cheers.
Oh, it's like a tag. It's like tags in WWE.
And you've got to cross each time you cheer with your mouth. You've got to cross off a marking.
You can tell it's early here. You and I are having takeaway coffees.
I love New Japan shows. I was saying yesterday to Sully, when I think about New Japan, my mind automatically goes cereal. Because when I was watching New Japan, I was watching freaking Road 2 shows. Road 2, New Beginning in Osaka. Yeah. I was the guy up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning watching those in 2017.
Oh, huge dive off the top rope to the floor.
And I'll just sit there with a big bowl of cereal, happily munching away for 3 hours watching the latest exploits of the Bullet Club. Well, loved it.
When we do the Omega Ospreay reactions, do we want to have some Magic Spoon with us?
They're a great cereal.
We've got a lot of it in the office.
They're not even sponsoring this stream.
Nope, just a very nice cereal.
We just like eating it. So who's on commentary for this?
Kevin Kelly, of course. And it's Chris Charlton, that's his name, isn't it?
Yeah. The author of Lion's Pride. Excellent book on the history of New Japan. Well, not just all of Japanese wrestling.
He's there to, provide all of the info and stuff and all of the history and whatnot. Yeah. But you and I have said before, I miss the combination of Kelly and Callis. The dream team commentary.
Kelly and Callis, Kelly and Carino. There's one constant there.
Yeah.
And it's the greatest professional wrestling announcer ever, Kevin Kelly.
It's almost as good. Actually, no, do you know what? I would say that Kelly and Callis was better than J.R. Heyman. So I think it's the best WWE. Oh, lovely driver. I think it's the best WWE commentary team they've ever had.
Kick out.
Near fall
but
there.
very
A weak kick
very
out.
weak kick out. So how would you... Obviously, this is a good match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not massively invested in the outcome because I feel like it's predictable Kyrie would win.
It's going to retain.
And I'm not following the Stardom story here. Well, it's not even it's a New Japan story. So the reason we're doing this is for Sasha Banks. She comes in. What do you think happens? How do you do this? How do you fantasy book?
Oh, spinning back fist.
What a sell.
That spinning back fist was rad.
Kyrie sold that by just going stiff as a board and falling backwards.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So, yeah, how do you fancy book Sasha Banks coming in?
Well, because another spinning back fist. You're going to be...
She did it again.
Because you're presumably going to build to, like, your big... Like, might do something at New Year's Dash with Kyrie, which will be tomorrow. But, like, do you do their first match on one of the... And this looks like to be the Insane Elbow.
Oh, surely that's
Could be
it.
so. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
That's all she wrote.
Okay, it was just a pretty routine match then, because presumably the big stuff comes
Afterwards.
now.
Yeah. We thought that might be sort of
Let's
like a
just
8-9 minute match.
Crank up the volume.
Well, New Japan are not quite as stringent as WWE, where it's just like, hang on, could I hear a whisper of Michael Cole? Blocked.
So Kyrie retains the IWGP Women's Championship. One with her elbow off the top rope. What an elbow.
What an elbow it is. Beautiful elbow.
We've got a shot with the entrance ramp in the background. The title's being presented to her.
I think we might just get a bit of I thought we were going to get a respect spot first. Here we go.
The lights
Lights
have
go
cut
out.
out.
The lights are out.
It's Satnam Singh. It's that other guy.
It's
okay.
a car.
We're getting a little vignette.
Monet.
It's happening.
There it is. It can't be, can it?
There is a little music video-esque Titantron
some
playing.
Dancing.
It's definitely Sasha Banks. I know that hip movement.
There
And
is.
there's the boss.
There she is.
It's Sasha Banks. What colour's her hair? I can't tell.
Mercedes Moné.
Monet. And she has walked out in a sort of geisha uniform with a magnificent headpiece on. A semicircle representing, I guess, a rising sun. That being Japan.
It could be. Or like I thought it was Statue of Liberty, but yeah, you're right.
What?
It's a very cool, like little.
It's the land of the rising sun.
Yeah, it's a very cool wig piece that she's gone on as well. Lots of different colours to it, blonde and blue.
It's blonde and blue. And she is just walking down confidently with her hands like that.
This is one of those bizarre visuals. You know, like when Cody returned at WrestleMania,
Or Jericho in Wrestle Kingdom all those years ago.
And
Yeah,
you start watching, you'd be like, I can't quite believe I'm seeing this with my own eyes. But this is Sasha Banks stepping into a New Japan ring.
Full credit to her, because she could have gone to another promotion, but she loves wrestling. She loves the art of it. She loves the craft of it. And she's gone to one of the most artistically fulfilling places to do that craft, which is New Japan.
Yeah.
She could have gone back to WWE
Easily
for
could have done.
loads of money. She's gone to New Japan for a fair bit of change, reportedly.
Probably way more money. She looks like she's dressed to wrestle.
Good point. Oh, we're not going to get a Charlotte Flairish. She's just going to immediately win. She's got very high heels on. So
that is true. Having said that, so Charlotte Flair often does that as well. No, I think we're just teasing the match here. Surely you do the match on American soil, right? If that's your idea, is to
in the Royal Rumble. Kyrie's just beckoned that they're getting it's the pose for the photo shots.
That's it. And it's just a handshake, an offer of the handshake.
Be careful. Are we going to get a heel Sasha Banks? Surely. Don't let go.
Yes!
There we go!
Yes! She spin her up! Oh, and knocked into it.
Okay, is that a new move?
That
It was a...
I thought she was going to do like a gory bomb into like a knee type situation.
She kind of did a round the world flip and an arm breaker, and that appears to have knocked Kyrie out.
Yeah.
Maybe the move was on her head.
Promo here.
She knows a thing or two about making history. Claps. So she is both New Japan and Stardom? Matt Morgan. The CEO of the women's division. That's the boss. All right, Battle in the Valley, San Jose. She said, bitch.
It is serious. You can bank on money.
Because
Steal money.
Banks was her old name.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah. I get you.
You can Sasha on money. And she's posing with the Women's Championship belt. So that San Jose show.
Yeah, that's soon. I think it's the end of the month.
Is that one of the other...
Oh, and a new song as well.
And she's...
doing a little bit of a dance too.
Yeah. She threw the championship on the ground.
Disrespect. So I guess she is going heel then.
Well, good.
Yeah, it's a natural fit for her, I would say.
She is a good babyface, but she's like, the boss era in NXT. She always seemed a bit restrained on the main roster, even when she was a heel. It's not going to fully click with me until she starts making a kid cry in the audience. Can we just get Izzy there? Was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Izzy in the front row.
Yeah.
Just for old time's sake.
She'll probably go to that San Jose show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sasha Banks in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
So it's not going to be held out to Forbidden Door. Why would you? That's ages away. I guess the other thing that we don't know is going to happen yet, but as sort of speculated, are New Japan and Ring of Honor going to announce some kind of American joint venture? So that San Jose show could also feature Ring of Honor talent.
Yeah, there's also Fightful spoke to people within AEW who are all under the belief she's the mystery tag partner next week. Because that's next Wednesday, that tag match.
Wow. Well, subscribe to the WrestleTalk Podcast. We'll have a few more bits throughout the day, I'm sure, especially, hopefully, Ospreay and Omega. Cannot wait for that match. We got FTR, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi now.
Phew, FTR made it. Whew. They had some travel issues getting there. Yeah, please do subscribe, press the thumbs up button on this. Leave a comment down below. What did you make of Sasha Banks' debut in New Japan Pro Wrestling? Mercedes Moné. Until then, I've been Nico in DAD. That's been Ollie Davis. Jam that jam.